Welcome in today's session. The ICT book for revision is soon coming out. In today's session, we're going to look at how to merge in Microsoft Word. So the first thing, you must have a draft later, as you can see, with all the fields required according to your data which you have. For example, this is a sample, date, to, year, and then in the body, you include all the fields that are required depending on the latent data you have, what you're writing. So as you can see, to, date. If you don't have any later, you can draft your own later, and then you leave the fields for the type of data. For example, if you're having a table, if you don't have a table, you can create a new one. We shall go through the process of creating a tables in Microsoft Excel, and we see how one can create a table. So the program will take place on date. You put the field at, put the field or the venue beginning at the time when the program begins, and then kindly confirm your attendance by, for example, date, by this date. So you also leave that field. This is a sample letter depending on what you're writing or the type of letter. So this is just a draft letter. We are seeing how to merge. So as you can see, our letter is ready. So for example, if you do not have a data, we can type our data. First close Microsoft Word, then we are going to create our new Excel data table. So we click on Microsoft Excel, sample. This is just a sample. Type in sample data, then you open Microsoft Excel. So we are going to type according to the fields we have. So as you can see, we are having date, name, invitation. So the first thing is name. We write the name. As you can see, we need also to, who, the name. That's the name. Then the date when you're writing the letter to. The venue where the meeting or program will be taking place, depending on the invitation or the program. It may be in different places. So different individuals will receive different venues. For example, if someone is in Kampala, their venue will be maybe in Munyonyo. Someone who is in Wakiso, the venue will be different. So we're having some sample data. So we're having some names. You type in. So you continue, depending on the field you're having in your later, you continue typing. You continue. This is a sample data. But if you have a question, you can try out, and the new revision guide will contain some sample questions where you can try out both practical and theory questions. Shall be seeing it. So you type in, this is the sample data. This can be enough. This data can be enough. Then we are going to the date, venue, date and time. So as you can see, this is just a sample. Depending on the number of people you're having to merge. So add borders, you're going to add date, venue, date, time. The date is when they're receiving the letter, then the date when they are expected to attend the program, for example, and then the venue, and then the time they are required to attend the program within. So we type in our date. This is sample data. For example, the 2nd of July 2026. Then second one, for example, the 15th of July 2026. The third one, Matovu, the 9th of July 2026. The fourth one, Ryan, 10th of July 2026. Then venue, we can say the first person, their venue will be in venue for meeting, the meeting room, for example. This is just a sample. Meeting room. In the letter, maybe we are having the name of the place, and then they are giving us the room where we are going to be having the meeting. Second one will be in the office. The third one will be in the the fourth one will be in the, actually the third one in the office, and then the last one in the meeting room. So date, when you're expected to attend. So the first person and date and time. So the time will be 9 a.m. It's when the meeting will start exactly at 9. The second will be at 8 a.m. Third one will be at 7 a.m. sharp. And then the date, these people will be expected to report. It will be the 2nd of July. Sorry, can't be 2nd. 18th of July 2026. That is the first one when it's expected to attend the meeting or the program according to the mail. So the second one, Anwar, is expected to attend on the 19th of July 2026. The third one is expected to attend on the 20th of July 2026. And then the fourth one, or the last person in our sample data, is expected to attend the meeting on the 21st of July 2026. So you can see you're having name, date, venue, date and time. That is a sample data which we are going to merge. So we want these different individuals to receive their mails in their letters. Sorry, each individual must receive their own letter with specific data. For example, each person is not having the same venue, but we are going to use one letter to draft. So we go to mailings. As you can see, this is home. We go to mailings. Then we click, there's the first step. You can use the step-by-step mail merge wizard. Let me first try out this. We see how it works. You click on step by step, then they will give you options, mail merge. They will guide you. They say select starting document. So you click next. This is an existing list. We have a list. You click browse. You look for the existing list. If you don't have, you can type a new list from there. So we are going to desktop. We are locating our lists in sample data. As you can see, sample 1, sample data, we open. That is our sheet. Then in this stage, you can eliminate any person you don't want. Then you click next. This is the step-by-step mail merge wizard. Address block. This is the step-by-step merge. There are two alternatives. You can use step-by-step mail merge wizard or the second option which you're going to be seeing. So when you reach this option, which is step 4, you click on more items, then you insert the fields. Where you're having name, you highlight the name, you go to more item, you put name, you insert. Now you're inserting merge fields where we have date, you put more item, you go to date. Then where we are having our date, venue, time, you highlight date, you go to more item, go to date 1, insert, and then you go to venue, then you click on venue, you click on time, highlight time, you click on more item, you insert the field which is time, then you go to kindly confirm your attendance by the date when you have sent. Now it can't be the date for the meeting, so confirm it by the date, maybe the first date or the last. Now after having all these fields, kindly confirm by the date we have sent this letter. So after we click next, then you can see everyone has received. The first person is Aslam, has received his share. The second person, actually click next, you can see the second recipient is Anwar, third recipient Matovu, the fourth is Ryan. They have received their letters. That is the first option of step-by-step wizard. So we are going to look at the second option. You can see everyone has received their own letter. So we are going to look at the second option. If you say you don't want to use step-by-step wizard, it's taking a lot of time, you can use the second option. So let me first close this data, repeat again. So this is as you can see, you're closing. So you're repeating the process using another alternative. So you click again. So you go to mailings. You're not going to use step-by-step wizard. So we go to mailings, select recipient, use an existing list. If you don't have, you type, then you locate it on your desktop, the folder sample1 data, open, then you select sheet, then you insert merge field. On the block of insert merge field, you click there, you highlight date, and then you click insert merge field, date, name, you do the same. Then for the rest of the data, you also do the same for date, venue, time, date. So this applies to Microsoft Word when you're merging. So a lot of you have been having questions on merging. How do you merge? So merging is simple. Just have to need to have your data and the sample data or the draft which you're going to use to merge. As you can see, this is a sample. After you click finish, edit in video list, all. So you can see they have all received again their letters. Each letter having specific details of the program to a certain participant. Invitation to participate in our program. You can see Ryan received. Ryan. Everyone has received. There are 4 people. Everyone has received their own with their own details, time, date, and venue, and the date to confirm. Then after you save, but mind where you're saving, you have to click on desktop and save it in the folder. You may save it somewhere where you cannot locate it. So after saving, the reason as to why we save, you're going to see there are 2 copies. Now this is the first one which used as the draft. For it remains. So after, you have to remove it if you don't want it. For example, now here official, it's where we are having our letters. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4. So the first one was a draft where we type where we merge from after. So you can see that it has nothing. it's empty. So if you to use it in another